Welcome back to Fuji's Farmstead. I'm Jenny and I have my sweet dog Fuji right over here. And it's Saturday, November 9th, and we're gonna take a walk around the garden and see what's happening in November in Southern California, Zone 10. So right over here, we have our first banana tree that has little bananas on it. So this is very exciting. I don't know how long it's going to take from this point until I can actually eat them, but it's very promising at this time. Over here, this is the raised garden bed area, and I started taking out most of the stuff, but one thing that was hidden in here that I didn't even notice was this toothache plant. It was hidden underneath all the herbs and the zinnias, and I started these from seed back in the spring. And it looks like now we've got some toothache plants. So the reason why I wanted to plant the toothache plant is because there's a drink in Las Vegas at the Cosmopolitan, and they use this little flower in the drink, and it kind of like makes your mouth numb. So when I saw it in the Baker Creek seed catalog, I wanted to get it. Oops, I just dropped it. But I had no idea it was hiding under all this stuff. So maybe I'll give it a little try. Oh yeah, definitely making my tongue numb. It's kind of scary. Oh, that's weird. It's like tingly. Yeah, it just kind of tastes, oh, that's weird. Ooh, that's weird on my tongue. I don't know if it's because I just ate like a bunch of chips or something, but yeah, it's kind of burning my tongue. I don't know if I'll eat any more of those, but that was fun to grow. So the most exciting part about this time of year in Southern California is all of the beautiful citrus that is getting ripe. So we've got some Meyer lemons over here, and a beautiful lime tree here with tons and tons of limes. So anytime I make a drink, like a cocktail, I have nice citrus in the backyard, which is great. And this tree over here is just loaded with lemons. It's got like hundreds of lemons on this tree. And these Meyer lemons are really sweet, kind of orangey, lemony. So we really love the citrus in the garden. We're just following Fuji around today. So right now we're over here and the passion fruit is kind of dying back, but we got a ton of passion fruit this season. So I'm really happy about that. And look, our first little baby avocado. Isn't that exciting? This is also one of my favorite trees. This is the Ruby Supreme Guava. Look at, we've got a ripe one right here. And this is my favorite fruit in the yard. It's this amazing guava that tastes a lot like the guavas you'd find in Hawaii. And got some ants on it. I just bit my lip. I've got a numb tongue and a bitten lip, but this guava is really good. So hopefully we'll have a lot more of those in the near future. Let me see here. Oh, this is our mango tree. And I don't know when this is gonna fruit. It's still pretty young. But it did have one little mango when I bought it. But I haven't gotten one since, and it's been a few years. And then this is another beautiful banana tree. Whoa. Okay. Looks like the roses are still blooming. Some of them. Let's see, what else? Oh, you know what? The yuzu lemon. So I have a yuzu lemon over here. It doesn't look like it's, I don't know, it's looking like it needs some fertilizer or more water or something. But these are our first yuzu lemons, which is really exciting. I've never had a yuzu lemon, so I'll have to try this and see how it tastes. But I'm really excited because I've never seen yuzu lemons in the store. And so now we have our own little yuzu lemon tree that we can pick from, which is really nice. It looks like the calla lilies are coming back. So I planted these calla lilies from another plant at someone else's house. I just dug them up and I cut them all the way down to the ground and then planted them. And it looks like we're gonna have a beautiful little calla lily show here soon. Oh, and look at the camellia. This is the Nuccio's camellia, Nuccio's pearl. Those are just starting to bud up, which is fantastic. Oh my gosh, this is saffron. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. I thought that the gophers ate all my saffron, but it looks like this one survived. Oh my goodness, this is my first. Oh my gosh, I planted this about a year ago and then the gophers came through and ate all of them except for this one. So we have little saffron. That's so exciting. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. My goal here at the property is to plant all the things that I would need to cook with for recipes. And so just little by little, one by one, I'm starting to incorporate like stuff like saffron. So, you know, if I go to make paella or like a soup or a stew, and I can just come out here and forage my own ingredients, and that is super exciting to me. So that was like a nice little win. This is our pepper and eggplant forest. And the peppers are definitely dwindling down for the season, but they're still hanging on a little bit. Still got a few more. And then this is lemongrass. So you can dig this up and use it for tea, or you can use it in Asian dishes. But it's kind of became a little bit of a monster over here. And then we've got eggplant over here. These ones are, I think they're almost done, but they're still producing. There's one more right over here. My pockets are getting full. Right over here, this is a birdhouse gourd. So I thought this would be fun to plant and make like a little birdhouse out of it or something like that. And my goodness, the roses, the iceberg roses are just going for it right now. All right. So the Rompicante squash is not slowing down. They keep, it's November and they're still going for it. We're still getting tons of Rompicante squash, which is kind of like zucchini. Oh, and then these cute little, I think these are honey nut squash. They're like little baby butternut squashes. So cute. I think I might pick those here soon. More Rompicante squash here. Wow, I need to pick these. Food, come on, let's go over here. Come on. All right, and then over here, the sweet potatoes I think are ready to be dug up. We've got the last of our little pepper patch over here. And then I already cleaned out this bed. It was full of tomatoes and I just wanted to reset it and start new. And then over here, we've just got a bunch of basil that's kind of going to seed. And so I cleaned up the tomatoes in here and the tomatoes in here. And I think I'm gonna move these strawberries over to the other side so that, because they're kind of going crazy and creating like a ground cover in this bed. So I think I'll move those. And then our Lysianthus, still looking gorgeous. And we've got some asparagus over here. And I don't think I'm gonna pick any, I don't think it's gonna produce any to eat this year, but it's definitely growing. Hi, Fuji. More Lysianthus, some basil. The zinnias are kind of going on their way out, so I'll probably pull the seeds for next year or just sprinkle them in the ground. Oh, look at you. And then we've got some more eggplant. And then these are these leeks or onions? Oh, I think these are onions. I planted these a little bit like at a weird time, so I don't think those are gonna bulb up. But yeah, so we have onions and over here are the leeks. The nasturtiums from last year just reseeded themselves, and I just love this peachy nasturtium. And you can eat the flowers and the leaves or decorate with them. But this was nice, a little addition that I didn't have to plant. It did it itself, and it's really beautiful in this area. And then we have another nasturtium here, and this one I think is more of like a trailing nasturtium, and it has these really pretty burgundy flowers. And the Roseanne Brown Lysianthus, this one right here, that one's kind of going out, but we enjoyed the Lysianthus the last couple of months. So I thought I'd cut open the yuzu lemon because I've never actually seen one. I've eaten products with like a yuzu lemon dressing at a restaurant or something like that, but I've never seen or eaten a yuzu lemon before. So this is what it looks like on the inside. The seeds are really big. I don't know if it's just like my tree or if all yuzu lemons are like this, but very large seeds. And I think typically, I don't think that people really eat yuzu lemon like straight. I think it's more like as a like a flavor enhancement, but I'm not sure. There's not much flesh. The taste is pretty sweet though. There's just not a lot of flesh after I take out all the seeds. It's mostly just seeds. Ah, so many seeds. Yeah, so it's really good. I feel like I need to try this in like a recipe. But it's different. Not just eating like as is, not my favorite, but it's got a different flavor. So I'm interested to see how I could use it in cooking and that sort of thing. So that is our garden in November in Southern California. This is an exciting time of year because, you know, it's still, things are still producing, and then there's different things to look forward to, like the citrus and the guavas. So yeah, we'll keep you posted and let you know how things are going next month. And thank you so much for watching, and we will see you next time.